What is up, my fellow subscribers? First of all, let me just thank you for all the support on my previous video. You guys smashed it. It is sitting at pretty much over 30k views. It has over 1,000 likes. You guys did a very good job and I appreciate it. And the best part was that video was an idea from a subscriber. Thank you guys for all the support. On today's video, I am bringing you 10 perks only nerds using Call of Duty. Now, when I say only nerds using Call of Duty, that is not completely true, but I'm gonna have to say that 9 out of 10 people who use these perks are sweaty nerds. I'm fucking telling you, alright? And that one guy is probably just a random guy using, I don't know, whatever. But 9 out of 10 of these motherfuckers are sweaty nerds, alright? So on this list, you're gonna find annoying perks sweaty nerds use while sniffing G Fuel, alright? So we're talking about annoying fucking perks. We're not talking about Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, Marathon, Hardline, and stuff like that. We're talking about the real motherfucking perks that are super annoying that these motherfuckers use 24/7. So let me know in the comment section below how many of these perks you guys use. Alright, each perk equals 1 point. So for example, if you use 5 out of 10 perks, you are like half a nerd, right? If you get a 10 out of 10, then you are a fucking real nerd, right? You are the king of the sweaty nerds. Your balls are dripping sweat 24/7. So I will also tell you guys how many of these perks I use in the end of this video. Are you a nerd in Call of Duty? Find out next.
This is Sparta!
So first, ladies and gentlemen, we have from Black Ops 3 Tracker, and Tracker allows you to see footsteps, enemy footsteps on the ground. So this was a perk, ladies and gentlemen, that was made for, you know, it was for noobs, right? It was for bad players. You suck at the game, little Jimmy, no problem. We're gonna hook you up with a great perk, which is going to show you enemy footsteps on the ground. But the funny thing is that Tracker is not really used by noobs. It is used by sweaty fucking nerds. The sweaty nerds decided to adopt a newbie-ass perk, which is something you don't see very often. You don't really see nerds running around with martyrdom. You don't really see nerds running around with last stand. But for some reason, they decided to adopt Tracker, a newbie-ass perk, as one of their own sweaty nerd perks. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, the alcoholic brother of Tracker from Black Ops 3, Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense pretty much turns you into a portable radar. It's like you were sitting on top of a portable radar for half an hour and it got stuck in your ass. So every time an enemy passes behind you or near you, you will get a little notification on your minimap telling you the direction the enemy is coming from or facing, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's a newbie-ass perk. Oh, you suck at the game, little Jimmy? Do not worry, we're gonna hook you up with another great perk in Black Ops 3, which shows you the direction of the enemy, you know, on a 360 angle. If they pass near you, it will appear on the radar. The radar will tell you the direction they're facing or whatever. If they're passing behind you, to the left, to the right, in front of you, whatever, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is you get up and you chase his ass and you kill him. It's pretty much like Tracker. You're looking for footsteps on the ground, you find him, you chase him, you kill him. You know, these two are perks made for little noobs, but for some reason nerds, sweaty nerds, were very kind and they decided to adopt these newbie-ass perks as one of their own. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much all the stealth perks in Call of Duty. They have different names in Call of Duty. In Call of Duty 4 it is called UAV Jammer. In World of War, Camouflage. MW2 it is Cold-Blooded. Ghost in Black Ops 1. Assassin in MW3. Ghost in Black Ops 2. In Call of Duty Ghost it is Off the Grid. In Advanced Warfare I don't fucking remember, to be honest. And in Black Ops 3 it is also Ghost. Pretty much all of them do the same shit. They keep you off the radar, and there's no fucking real nerd that can play without their delicious camouflage perk, alright, stealth perk, whatever. It's just something that they have to do because they cannot appear on the radar, otherwise they might get killed and they might ruin their perfect KD, which is very important for them. Now the funny thing about these sweaty nerds and their fucking camouflage perks or stealth perks is that the reason why, this is what they say, the reason why they are little pussies, they're scared of appearing on a minimap, is because of the UAV spam. Oh man, I use, the stealth perks because I don't want to appear on the fucking minimap, but then they're fucking spamming UAVs. Does this make any fucking sense? Sweaty nerds use stealth perks like little girls because of the UAV spam, and then they're spamming UA fucking Vs. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, all the sound whoring perks in Call of Duty. Just like the stealth perks, there's no real fucking nerd that can play without their precious sound whoring perks, alright? Call of Duty is not a first-person sound whoring game, right? It's not about who has the best headset. It's not about who has the best, the most expensive headset. It's about running and gunning, shooting motherfuckers. It's about looking at the minimap, seeing where your team is positioned, alright? Thinking, yo, if my team is here, the enemy team is probably on the other side, but maybe there's a guy behind me, maybe already flanked. It's about that knowledge, and it's not about listening to fucking funny noises, footsteps on your headset. I fucking hate it. Now, I don't mind the perks that make you silent, but I do hate the perks that increase the enemy's footsteps, right? Those are fucking retarded. For example, in Call of Duty Ghosts, if you use dead silence, people not using sound whoring perks cannot hear your footsteps, but if there's a motherfucker using amplify, that silence makes your footsteps silent, alright? But if there's a motherfucker using amplify, which increases the sound of footsteps, he can hear your footsteps even though you're using dead silence. It makes no fucking sense. If you're using dead silence, they shouldn't be able to hear you. So I hate these sound whoring perks. I think that it takes no skill to sound whore. It only takes a good headset, in my opinion. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, from MW3, Marksman. And Marksman pretty much allows you to see allows you to spot enemies from a mile away as long as you are aiming down the sights. Alright, pretty much what happens is, there's a guy hiding behind the bush, alright? You can only see his foot. If you are using Marksman, the name of that guy will pop above the bush, alright? Will pop above his character because you were able to see his foot. You were able to see a part of his body. And that's what Marksman does. If you're able to see just a little tiny part of the enemy's body, the name will appear above him. So you can see motherfuckers from a mile away, and obviously all fucking nerds, sweaty nerds in MW3 use this shit while going for their fucking Moabs in MW3. And the funny thing, what I love the most about these Moabs in MW3 is they're fucking slaves running around like ants, just dropping UAVs, dropping ballistic vests for the nerd, the sweaty nerd going for the Moab. Just trust me, go watch those big YouTubers going for Moabs, alright? Those guys that are in clans and whatever, you will see 4 dumbasses not playing the game, just being slaves of that guy. They can't even get a lot of kills because they will be stealing kills from the sweaty nerd, and the nerd is trying to go for a triple Moab and whatever. So they're just fucking pawns, and I fucking love it. It's fucking hilarious. That's why I used to watch those Moab videos, not because of the Moab, but just because of the fucking dumbasses pretty much doing all the work for the sweaty nerd. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, also from MW3, Stalker. And oh my god, in MW3 all fucking nerds use Stalker because Stalker is a great perk, let me tell that right now. It makes, a Stalker player, a Stalker user, whatever, versus a player not using Stalker, it's a win 9 out of 10 times for the guy using Stalker, because pretty much you become a ballerina. You can move super fast from left to right, and every time I was trying to kill a motherfucker and he started dancing like whatever, I knew I was playing against a sweaty nerd, and I fucking hate Stalker, to be honest, but it's a perk all sweaty nerds using MW3. Next we have from Call of Duty 4, Grenade ×3, and oh Jesus Christ, nerds love this perk because, you know, it allows them to get some cheeky kills without doing anything, and it just boosts their KD up. They get a lot of kills by spamming their little grenade ×3, which are very strong in Call of Duty 4. Let me tell you this right now. If you have never played Call of Duty 4, and if you are going to buy Call of Duty 4 Remastered, oh, be careful with the grenade spam, because oh my god, it's gonna fucking happen. Unless they do something about it before they release the game. And ooh, talking about perks from Call of Duty 4, another perk that all sweaty nerds love, and I believe they love this one a little bit more than grenades ×3, is special grenades ×3. So this is the brother of grenade ×3, and pretty much you are allowed to choose either 3 stun grenades or 3 flash grenades. You can just spam those motherfuckers, spam those bad boys all over the place. Nerds love spamming this shit when they are in the middle of a gunfight. You know, they see an enemy, the sweaty nerds that are using special grenades ×3, they see an enemy, and instead of fighting the enemy like a fucking man, what they do is they go around the corner, they spam a little stun grenade, then the guy cannot move, and then they kill his ass, and they think they're badass because they spam their little fucking stun grenade. Now, it's not a bad thing to use a stun grenade, but you know, using stuns ×3 and spamming that shit all over the place is just fucking annoying, to be honest. Next we have from MW2, and let me tell you something right now, you are not expecting this perk to be on this list, alright? You were probably expecting this perk on the 10 perks only noobs using Call of Duty, which is from MW2 One Man Army. Pretty much One Man Army allows you to refill bullets and explosives on your gun. Alright, let's say you are using a certain gun, you used all your grenade launchers, you don't have more grenades, I mean, on your grenade launcher. Just use One Man Army, get more grenade launchers, and that's pretty much, you have infinite grenade launchers with One Man Army. And even though you think that this is a perk mostly used by noobs, it is not. You know, nerds, when nerds discovered the power of One Man Army, they started using this shit too, combined with the grenade launcher, because they could get easy fucking nukes in MW2, alright? And you know, it's easy. I mean, you just go in a building, right? You're looking through a window, you have your little grenade launcher ready to go, you have one man army ready to go, you have a little claymore behind you, you are all set. Nerds love this shit because One Man Army meant easy nukes 24/7. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last perk on this list, a perk that super annoying sweaty nerds love using, is Scavenger. Now, I'm not fucking with you. I said, I know I said in the beginning of the video I wasn't gonna say Scavenger, but then I was like, you know what, Scavenger is fucking annoying, alright? It's not super annoying in certain Call of Duties, but in Black Ops 2, oh my sweet Jesus, all freaking nerds love using Scavenger, because with Scavenger they can spam C4 24/7. You know that nerds love spamming those C4s in Black Ops 2 because they take no skill. They're like a little paper plane. They can throw them super far, and it's just super easy, super fast. So you know, it's an easy way of getting cheap kills, and obviously it's much easier for them to get their kill streaks that way. So that's why nerds love using Scavenger in Black Ops 2, because they can spam C4, and also they can spam their freaking annoying EMP grenades all over the place, which I fucking hate in Black Ops 2, the EMP grenades. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 10 perks pretty much only nerds, 9 out of 10 nerds use in Call of Duty, because there's always one normal player that might also use these perks, maybe a fucking noob, maybe a fucking normal player, whatever. But yeah, let me tell you how many of these perks I use, alright? So I use Tracker in Black Ops 3, so that makes me a fucking nerd. I use Sixth Sense. Yep, I pretty much use these perks, even though I talk shit about them because everyone uses them. I don't really use stealth perks, right? I'm more of an objective player. I'm not gonna really count this one. Sound whoring perks, I use dead silence, so that my footsteps are silent, so that nerds cannot hear me. So I guess that doesn't really count, right? I'm not using amplify, trying to spot footsteps or whatever. So you know, that doesn't count. I've used marksman. You know, let me put marksman here. All right, let me put marksman here. Fuck it. All right, stalker. I've used Stalker, yeah, with a riot shield and my little pistol, yep. Nade times 3, nope. Stun times 3, nope. One-man army. You know, I have used one-man army, but one-man army is a great perk, alright? The thing is, sweaty nerds and fucking noobs just use one-man army to refill their noob tubes. But if you know, one-man army is like a portable scavenger. You can get ammo whenever you want. So I have used one-man army, yes, but with a normal gun, alright? Without refilling explosives, so it doesn't count. And finally, scavenger in Black Ops 2, yes, I used to spam a lot of fucking C4s in Black Ops 2 with a riot shield. Then then I changed that. You know, it's a little situation I was able to change. Thank God. So I'm gonna have to count with scavenger also. So I'm gonna have to say that I am a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5 out of 10. I'm half a fucking nerd, alright? Even though I'm not really a nerd, at the same time, I'm half of a fucking nerd. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you leave your score in the comment section below. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.